How could they say that it was an easy road when 9 out of 13 people picked the Dallas Mavericks to beat you guys? I don't understand that.
Make it make sense, Cal.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
Make it make sense. I ain't really got a comment. We here.
You guarding at such a high level, and then you not making the all defensive team. When you came out in the finals to send a message, it seemed like right from the start you were defending Luka at such a high level. Were you sending a message to everybody like, you guys, the game is more than just offense. Like you got to start respecting, both sides of the ball.
You could say that, but whatever it took for us to win, that's what I was willing to do. But on the defensive side, I know that's what my team needed me to bring, so that's what I brought to the table. I think this year was definitely different. I think we made an emphasis of going into this year, not skipping any steps. I think losing on our home floor in the conference finals last year in that Game 7, I think that hurt. That hurt me. I think it hurt everybody. And I think the way we came into this season with the type of mentality, the focus, I think we were all ready to sacrifice and give whatever it took to get to where we're at now.
Drew, when you were with Milwaukee, what was it like coming into this building and playing the Celtics?
It could be a little bit intimidating. Fans could really get crazy, really start to fight you and all that. But I'm glad I'm on this side now.
When you got the call that you were coming here, what were your feelings?
I was a bit nervous. There's a couple things that I think I did to the Celtics at the time that they probably didn't like. But again, once I knew that I got that call, just overjoyed and excited, and knew that we had something special.
I want to ask you about like the guys right here, like the Stay Ready group. Like, what was this group like to you, like being a part of this team?
Yeah, they definitely motivated us. We got to get better somehow. I feel like, especially when I came, I was new to the group and trying to figure out with these top 6, 7 players. But going against them every day is the reason why we're so good. And then you see what they do when they get a chance to play. You should clap for them. Anytime that they got a chance to get in and get into the game, they played the game the right way. They played well. And from there, they make our team so much better. So definitely appreciate them for they deserve this ring just as much as everybody else.
And Jason, I want to ask you the same question.
It's so important, right, whenever Peyton or Sam or O'Shea or even Game 3 in Dallas when X came in, right, they never exactly know when they're going to play, but they know that at any given time throughout the playoffs, they have an impact and help us win a game. So I couldn't be more thankful for those guys and their mindset and willingness to just always put the team first. It really is like a group effort.
Do you guys feel different, like the way that you worked this year was different than the way you guys worked in the past?
Yeah, and I think, like you said, it starts from the top down. And, for me, it's always been Al. Al has always been the first guy in the gym. He's always taking care of his body. And that just sets his tone. He's always in the weight room, always getting treatment, and, doing whatever he can to make sure he's available for us. And if he's doing that, we all have to.
I want to ask Al. Al, like right from the jump, you ended up coming off the bench. Did you ever look at that as a sacrifice?
I just understood the opportunity that we had in front of us. I didn't look at it as a sacrifice per se. I know that word got brought up, but I feel like we have such a special group here. I understood what we were capable of and the talent that we have here. And ultimately, all I care about, as these guys know, is winning. I just wanted to win. I wanted to be a part of it, and that's what it required.
How sweet was this particular championship with all the things that you've been through?
So special, so sweet to do it here and be able to win it here in Boston. For me, that was the most special part about it.
And then when you were obviously here before and you didn't get a chance to win, but when you came back, did you realize that this group would eventually, did you always know that this group will eventually, especially those 2 guys to your left, will eventually figure it out?
No question. There was a lot of growth. These guys were ready for it, ready for that moment, and we just needed the right group of guys. And it's hard to win a championship, and we were able to get the right group of guys this year. All of us here, this is what it's about, and I'm happy we were able to get it done.
I hope you guys have an unbelievable time. It's your 2024 NBA champions.
Let's go.